So this is Lawn Industrial Estate. A bit rough for a cycle track, and there's no ramps yet. Got to cross over the road. Following the pathway now down into the lower Rhymney area. Hopefully the footage is not too shaky. This pathway is not smooth at all. Very bumpy. I'm glad I've got the seat post suspension on the bike. Bit of ducking required here for the tree branches and stuff. Bit of trimmage is required. Again, no ramps. Heading down towards the village of Ponlotten. No ramps here again. Down we go, going across. Turning left. We're heading towards Abertussa. Still more or less following the Rhymney River. So there is a pathway here. Again, it's not very smooth, the roadway is better. And you've got all these brambles and stuff to contend with here. It needs trimming. Not very well maintained. But yeah, you could use the sidewalk there. This one has got a ramp. As far as I can tell, I'm still recording. Don't feel like doing this video again. See if we can get past the horses today. Alright. Crossing over. Come to Idris Davis School in Rhymney. People up there have got a good view from their balcony. Fantastic. I didn't realise until one day that this gate wasn't locked. I always thought it was locked. Until I saw someone else on a bicycle going through there and I thought, that makes more sense than dodging these things down there. So down we go towards the school and sharp left. It's not a very flowing ride as such, as you can see by all the curbs and pavements you've got to jump up and down onto, crossing roads, etc. You can't just like get on with it. Come past the llamas on the right. The school has got 3 long-necked sheep there, 2 white ones and 1 black one, I think. I'm sure I have covered them on my channel before. There's footage about the llamas, because I did do a video on this bike ride before. I'm just doing more detail now on the actual cycle route. Dog walkers down this way, but that's not dog fouling, that's horse fouling. Thanks. People are normally pretty good. They jump out of the way when you ring the bell. Yeah, some horses down there and a lot of sheep. This is as far as I got before when my battery died on the old camera. Be interesting to see how long this one lasts. Hey, horses! So yeah, it's not like in the Netherlands where the pedestrians and the bicycles are segregated. So that kind of slows you down with all the dog walkers, etc. on this section. Oh, someone actually closed the gate. Dog poop bin. Alright. Busy on this road today. Can go across onto the pavement there, I guess. Power's gone down to 1 for some reason on the bike. Press it back up to 2. But you've got bins and stuff in the way. So more dodging of stuff. But yeah, you could ride up on the curb there, I guess, if you feel like doing combat with people's dustbins. Because with my wide handlebars, it'd be a bit of a tight squeeze between like this car and the bins. I suppose it's doable. But that's the only way you would ride down here without going onto the road. Beautiful views down the valley, of course. That's one thing about this area, the scenery is stunning. What I should have done is to take my battery pack with, in case I need to charge the camera, but that's going to take time. I suppose it would be an excuse to pop into the pub for a beer. Yeah, maybe I'll do that next time. So 2 alternative routes here. You can go either that way down to the river or up this way. It's supposed to have gone through that gate there, but never mind. I've covered this pathway in previous videos. When you go down to the right, you come basically through farm down there, through a farm, and it's just gravel. When you get to the end there's a gate and then gravel where this goes down to a football field. Eventually you do get to a tar cycle path, walking path. So alternative routes, but this is the better of the two, because this was laid down probably about 3 years ago. Nice smooth tarmac. The first decent cycle path that you come across on this route. At least you can get some speed up going down there. And save on the battery. Turn it down to 1. Hopefully you can hear me above the wind. Good first test for my camera. See what the stabilization is like and what the footage looks like. Was fiddling around with some of the settings yesterday, so I may have got it wrong. We will see. I may have got it right. They've built canals here with straw, compacted straw, like eco type building material, so that the grass can grow on it and so on, instead of building it from cement. I don't know how long those will last though. And is it really more eco-friendly in the long term? I don't know. But yeah, it's the first time I come across that. Noticed that one time when I was cycling through them. This used to just be all stones and potholes and muddy puddles. It used to be quite a challenge, so this is pretty good that they've put this tarmac down. This is probably the best section of this route going down the valley. And it's probably, I would say, a good mile or so long, maybe a bit more, mile and a half. But yeah, at least a mile. And at least this gate's not too narrow. I can actually get through it without stopping. This is the old pathway now. Yeah, what that guy said to me now. It sounded like he was asking a question about something, but I have no idea. And all they carry on about doing wheelies and things, which I find pretty annoying. The next one that asks me, can you do a wheelie, I'm going to ask them, can you do a handstand on one hand? I think that would be a good reply. Do I need to get a microphone for the camera? Maybe. We'll see how the sound is. road again, and the cycle route continues from here. Faster. Guy's coughing his lungs out there. Must be a smoker trying to jog. Didn't sound too good. This needs trimming. Escaped mutt. Well done, doggo, you have escaped. Keep running. Gambling on the fly, that is, scratch cards. Total waste of money. We're in New Tradiga now, crossing over. Cycle route continues. According to those signs. Quite a bumpy cycle route, this part. It's got pictures of bikes painted on the tarmac. So, New Tradiga section. We're supposed to duck behind the bus shelter, come out the other side. Winding house on the left coming up, or winding house as I call it. Right, cycle path comes to an end up here, crossing over. Winding house is up there, just up here. Sounds like it is mostly closed these days, just run I think one day a week by volunteers. They also have a warehouse with all the artifacts stashed in there, across just in front of us here somewhere in that industrial estate. The New Tradiga Business Park. That tunnel on the right takes you up to the top road. Nice wide path here. Tarmac is fairly smooth on this, you can get up some good speed here. Looks like my camera is still live, so that's fantastic. So there's probably going to be no start and end to some of these video clips, because I'm just filming this in one continuous recording, and I may chop it up into smaller pieces. I will see. So we're pretty much still following the Rhymney River on the right. Other side of the valley is the railway line. I think it's the A468 on the right hand side. I think this is still the 469, or it could be the other way around, can't remember.